too far. Stealing through the night's uncertainties, love is where they are. Some of you may already know this quote as it comes from one of the greatest Disney movies ever made, The Lion King, which was a movie that Kendall and I always loved to watch together. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Kylen, the big sister of the beautiful bride. I want to first send a congratulations to the bride and groom and thank everyone for coming out on this very special day. In 2010, Bill Cosby said, "The oldest child of every family is always dreaming for an imaginary older brother or sister to look out for them. But in my case, I was always wishing for a younger brother or sister to look out for myself. Eventually, after lots of wishing, I received a baby sister to look out for. On my 9th birthday, I remember blowing out my birthday cake candles and wishing for a baby brother. And by the time my 10th birthday rolled around, I was blessed with a 2-week-old baby sister. She may not have been exactly what I wanted at that time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. With 10 years between Kendall and I really got to watch her grow up, and I'm so proud of who she has become. With such an age gap, for some reason, some people seem to think that I was her mother all the time. I guess it was probably because I was always bossing her around and acting like a mom. When Kendall was 5 years old, we took a vacation to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and ate at Dick's Last Resort. If any of you have ever been to Dick's, you know that everyone in the group gets a very funny, sometimes inappropriate hat. And so little Kendall got her hat and asked us all what it said, and so we told her. "I pee in the pool" is all the hat said, but it was enough to completely outrage Kendall. She looked straight up at the waiter and said, "I do not pee in the pool." And of course, by this time, all of us are dying laughing, which just made Kendall even more mad. So a note to the groom: don't tell Kendall anything she doesn't want to hear without expecting a big load of sass in return. In 2015, Peter McFadden wrote that in a happy marriage, love is creative, joyful, and resilient. I hope that you both find ways to always keep your marriage creative. Spontaneously take a trip or do something together that you've never done before. It is my hope to you that you are always joyful in your marriage, even when you think you're not. Thank God every day that you have the one you love beside you. And lastly, be resilient in your marriage and just in general with each other. Love each other even when you don't like each other, and never, ever go to bed angry. Love seems the swiftest, but is the slowest of all growths. No man or woman really knows what perfect love is until they have been married a quarter of a century. These words from Mark Twain, written in Mark Twain's notebook. I have faith that you will see a quarter of a century together and you will find out what perfect love is. And in this quarter of a century, I hope that you live life to the fullest, not only together, but individually too. I want to end this with a message from Corinthians 13. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. I wish you both in all of your endeavors and can't wait to see what the rest of your lives have in store for you.